Hi, it's Julia Harwood here from Photography by Julia K. Harwood. I am often asked about haloing in an image, and we see it here. We often get it from over sharpening. We also get it when we combine HDR layers and often in post-processing. If you notice it as you're working through, you can mask it out in your layer mask. If you don't, or if it's from the HDR process, then we've got a way that we can address it. So first thing I always do when I open in post-processing is create a duplicate layer. So I'm going to go Control plus J or Command plus J on a Mac, and we have this layer. Turn off the bottom layer so that it's preserved. Okay, so now we are going to go down to the bottom of the layers panel, and the second last icon, click on that and it creates a new layer. This new layer we're going to change to darken, and make sure that choose your clone tool, because we're going to use the clone tool for this, and make sure that your sampling here is current and below, because the current layer is blank, but the layer below is the one we're going to sample from. Okay, so then we make our brush about the size of the halo. So we make it bigger or smaller. Sometimes if your brush won't work like that, it won't change. If you click outside the image and then click back in, then it'll start to change size. Okay, so we're going to click just outside here and paint in. You notice even though I'm going over the edge of the lighthouse, it's not changing the color because it only changes the area that's lighter than the area we've sampled from. So that's why it's important to get as close as you can without actually going in so that the color matches what you're taking it from. Okay, there is situations where you will come across where it might be a little bit more tricky, where like here we've got a very light object in the foreground. So when we do this one, we will actually sample and be a lot more careful as to where we are sampling from, as opposed where we're moving the cursor, as opposed to down here where it's darker and it doesn't matter as much. So that gives you a rough idea. It's a very easy technique to use. If your sky is lighter than the object in the foreground. Okay, I hope this helps you with your post-processing. Okay, be sure to check out my other videos and have a look at my website at www.juliaharwood.com. Bye.